Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22, and today we have a couple of things we need to get done around our farm specifically, and I found another truck that I want to buy, and if I keep buying more trucks, sooner or later we're going to have to start selling or trading some of the ones that we have because we're legitimately going to run out of space on the farm. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it because the dealership just got something in that I am very excited to check out. But before we do that, I'm actually going to go inside this workshop because we moved the third gen. I figured it would be a little bit easier to work on it in here. There's a little bit more selection of tools in here. You know, we got oil, we got, you know, kind of a little bit of everything that we might need anyway. And now we're going to go ahead and get these doors open. We're going to hop in this thing and fire it up, and we're going to use this truck for a little bit of work. Now, what's been happening is I've been moderately neglecting my beehives, and well, you guys are gonna be potentially blown away when you see how much honey there is. Yeah, there's a lot, not counting what's in the bed of the first gen already. I mean, it is a ridiculous amount. So what we need to do is we need to hook up the gooseneck, and once we hook up the gooseneck, we can get all this stuff loaded up, and then on the way back, like once we've unloaded all of this stuff, then we're gonna get, oh, hook it up, there we go. Once we've unloaded all of the honey, then we're gonna pick up another truck on the way back, because, I mean, the dealership is literally right across the street from the farmer's market where you can drop all this off at, so it's super convenient. But before I do any of that, I'm gonna actually move the first gen, because it's literally parked exactly where I need to be. God, this thing is loud compared to the third gen. Jeez. All right, let's move you over here. All right, almost there, and go ahead and stop it right there. Then now we can start to back this thing up to where it's a little bit closer to all of those pallets, and then we can load them up on the flatbed. Just got to be nice and easy with it, because this thing still has that very odd, like, overrun issue with the transmission, where it will, like, after you let off the throttle, it'll still kind of moderately keep going until you shut it down. I think it's just a little bit of a quirk of this truck. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get all of this onto the trailer, but I'm going to try to get as much of it as I can. Now, I think the best way to do this might be to kind of like stack them 3 wide. If I can do 3 wide, I don't know. Let's see. I tell you what. We'll be back once I figure out if I can do these 3 wide or not. Well, we got it all loaded, and I don't know if I will ever be able to get that much honey loaded onto a trailer that evenly ever again, because, like, legitimately, it is so evenly. Now, granted, I didn't use a machine. I was using the strength mod, and I feel like in some cases, like, obviously, other than speed, the strength mod can be really, like, tricky to position cargo with. Dude! We got like over 20 grand for that. The new rig that they just got in is, it's pretty gnarly, and it's this, a 2021 Ram 2500 Cummins MEGACAB, and you can go from fairly stock to absolutely gnarly in a matter of seconds within the customization of this thing. Now, wheels-wise, you're going to start out literally with like the stock, you know, Ram wheels, but you can change it up to basically being the stock setup, to a 4-inch lift on fuel wheels with 35-inch tires, a 6-inch lift on 37s, or an 8-inch lift on 38s, which is pretty dang high. I mean, it's up there. Or you can go over to a set of these TIS 547s if you're going more for that really, really wide, really kind of almost, you know, wide stance kind of look. And then you can also go for a set of completely blacked out American Force wheels if that is your, if that's kind of the taste that you're trying to go for with this truck. Now, I'm kind of back and forth on which route I want to go. I'm debating on whether or not I want to go wide and like super deep dish, or if I want to go with like, let's say the 6-inch lift on, you know, the fuels and the 37s. I really dig the 6-inch lift with the fuels and the 37s, so I think that's the way I'm going to go. And then you can also do you could do a hood scoop, but I don't know if I want it. Honestly, like, I'm very back and forth on it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys like the hood scoop, because whether or not you guys like it will go a long way to determining whether or not I keep it. Now, bumpers-wise, you got stock chrome, stock painted, you have aftermarket bumpers as well. I mean, the aftermarket bumpers I think I might actually go for because they look pretty nuts. Although, are these just... I feel like there's supposed to be light bars there, but they're not. We'll have to come back to the shop later and see if they can fix that. Now, grill and trim. You can paint match the grill, but you can also, like, I'm not sure about it. Honestly, like, I'm very in between on whether or not I want to do that. Now, let's see. If we do, like, bumper and accessories... Wait a second. So if we do matte black on the... Okay, that's on the bottom part of the bumper and accessories. Now, let's say if we change the color of the whole truck. What about... Oh, so grill color can be done separately. Gotcha. So let me do... No, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted at all. All right, grill color. Let's see. I'm just going to do a... Not deep blue. What the heck? All right, matte black. Line X? Whoa. Okay, so that's kind of like... Almost like a rubbery black texture. I mean, I'm kind of digging the look that we have now on the thing, but before we dive any deeper into that, I want to see what some of the other options we have are. Okay, I kind of like that color. I found out that a lot of people don't like that color, but, like, it's weird. Like, it's kind of like that, you know, seafoam green. It's very back and forth. Let's see what we can find in terms of, ooh, that looks good. That looks really, really good. What about, like a forestry green? That also looks really good. The problem with this truck is that, I mean, there are so many colors to choose from that it's really difficult sometimes to kind of get, like, settled on a color that you like. I actually really dig this, like, dark green. I think that's super different, and you don't see a lot of trucks with that color. And so... kind of, you know, in that vein, I'm actually really debating on, like, going with that. I also like the gray, but that's actually not as much of a gray as I thought it was going to be, if that makes any sense. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to go with... Ooh, okay, again, I like that, but yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. It's like a off green. It's like a forestry green. I really, really like it. Now, wheel color-wise, can we do, like, a stainless? We can. How do they look chrome? They look pretty good. They're actually really, really shiny. Now, into the upgrades and extra attachments that you could do. I mean, you could do a lot, actually. You could do bushwhacker fender flares in black or body color. I'm not going to do those because I think the stock fenders look really good. You can also color match the tow mirrors, which I think looks nice. Light housings, you can do tinted paint match or just light tint. I'm going to do tinted paint match, and then accessories. This is where things get really interesting. Now, you can do the ranch hand guard, but I'm not really going to do that. Rock sliders, which more look like a sidestep. And let's see. I like the topper, but I don't think the topper is going to be really... I don't think it's going to be really all that helpful for what we're going to try to do with this truck. Now, attachers, you have an adjustable drop hitch that can go in the back. You also have a gooseneck hitch or a fifth wheel. I'm going to do the gooseneck and the adjustable drop. I think that's going to be the best kind of combo that we can find. And that seems to be like the setup. I mean, and granted, I'm really, really about this thing. I really like the way it looks. I'm not too sure what's going on with the light bar spaces in the front bumper, but we'll figure that out as we go along. So let's go on and pick this thing up. $103,000. Sheesh. That's nuts. That's absolutely wild. I mean, that was a little bit more than I planned on picking this thing up for, but you know what? I mean, hey, if we keep this thing for a long time, it may end up being very well worth it. So it looks great. Like, I am very happy with the way this truck turned out. I'm extremely happy with it, actually. And I really like the color. I think the color complements the truck super well. Let me know what you think of the color in the comment section down below. I know some people are probably going to really like it and some people are probably not going to like it. I mean, but that I think is the beauty of this, because it really, you know, what color you paint your truck is really subjective, and I think that this thing kind of goes outside the norm with the color choice. So without any further ado, let's fire it up. It sounds amazing, dude. It sounds really, really good. And check this out. You can unfold the mirrors. Oh, that's... I mean, you gotta have that. With any Dodge truck, you have gotta have that. Now, let's see. Open cover. What Yo, what? You can open the hood? Oh, my God. Look at that. That is a massive turbo in there, too. Holy smokes. That is it. Okay, that's next level. Done. Next level. Oh, dude. Absolutely freaking nuts. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to shut it down. Hold up. All right, let's see. Close cover. And then now, there's also a couple of other features that we haven't explored very much. So let's see. That's for the tailgate. And then that's for the adjustable drop hitch. Oh, man, this is so gnarly. This is so wild. Okay, I do remember, though, that there were some performance options. Oh, my God, this thing is quick. There were some performance options that I actually didn't look at. So let's jump into the shop here real quick and see if there's any performance options that I missed. Let's see. Customization-wise. Now, fender flares, all that stuff, that's all good. Okay, engine setup. 6.7 high output stock, 6.7 with edge tuner, and 6.7 beast mode. So let's see. Beast mode, that gets us up to about 700 horsepower, which I'm guessing if we're making around 700 horsepower, then we're probably making round about like 14 to 1500 foot-pounds of torque, most likely. So now this thing is properly set up. So all we got to do at this point is grab the trailer that's got the other Dodge on it and head back home. This is probably going to end up becoming my new daily driver. I know I've said that about a lot of the trucks that I've picked up lately, but I think this one is really going to fulfill that really nicely. So let's see. Tailgate down. I really like the tailgates that are adjustable with the thumbstick. That way you can really kind of set them up how you want to. And also, this truck doesn't have that weird, strange, like, lag that the other truck had, especially, like, when you're driving it around. So let's go ahead and, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. That's, like, legitimately in the trailer. Hold on. We're going to move you. Let's inch you forward. Inch you. Thank you. All right, shut it down. And I'm just going to, just going to fasten it right there and fasten it right there. And that'll be fine. That'll be all good. All right, now it's time to head home. It's an all Dodge rig, I'll tell you that. I don't know how I feel about the tint on the headlights. It's really dark. Like, it's dark to the point to where I would be worried that people weren't going to be able to see it. It's that dark. All right, let's make a quick right. This is one of the first trucks, by the way, that I've had in Farming Simulator where the lift was high enough that this gooseneck started to sit a little high. Like, it's actually kind of angled on this truck. Oh, there's the guy's house that I bought the 3rd gen from. Heck yeah. Oh, this thing's got... Oh, my God. This thing's got proper amounts of power. What? And that's with a trailer behind it. Dude, can you imagine when this thing is unloaded? Can you imagine how gnarly it's going to be? All right, I'm going to floor it off the stop sign and send it. That's flat. Completely flat. It takes a second to spool up, but once it gets going, boom, it starts ripping. And it sounds really good doing it, too. They better clear the doors. I don't want to fold them down. I'm in constant, like, Dodge owner mode now. All right, and not bad. Yeah, not bad. It pretty much fits. Oh, yeah. Easy. Wow. Dude, look at that thing. Oh, man. And I love the contrast between this and the Ferrari in the garage. This is... It's going to become the daily driver. I'm very... I am very happy with this purchase. Now, if you guys want to see anything else with this truck or any of the other trucks out here on the farm in Farming Simulator 22, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time. Talk to y'all later.